dear ministers of state, dear professors, dear experts from Central and Eastern Europe, and last but not least, dear child participants. In my presentation, I'm going to focus on the outcomes of the Central European Academy. That is the reason why I would like to draw your attention that I'm going to use numerous QR code. It's not a coincidence. My recommendation, please use your phone when I'm going to present this achievement. I hope that you can find some interesting ones among them. First of all, what is our program, most important program? Our most important goal is to learn from each others. For each others, it means the Central and Eastern European countries, the Visegrad countries, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, also Romania, Slovenia, of course Croatia, Serbia, and other candidate countries of this region. We think that we have similar traditions, similar experience, similar challenges. Therefore, it's very useful to find the ways how can we improve our own societies, how can we help people in this way. Therefore, in addition that we of course assess the present situation and maybe we try to find the critical points, but it's very, very important mission of our Central European Academy also to present the good practices. How can we do it? How we try to do it? We have four main pillars via which on which we try to present these good examples. We have programs for the senior researchers, for professors. We also have programs for young researchers. We have program for the experts who work in the given countries, decision-making bodies, ministries, ombudsman offices, universities, and so on and so on. Therefore, the third project, this is the LLM program level, it is about the experts. And we have a publishing house via which we try to disseminate our achievements. As to the professors' networks, since the establishment of the Professors Network since 2021, we could involve more than 190 professors from different countries, from 15 countries. In the Central European Professors Program, in Central European Professors Program, we had numerous research groups, and now I would like to present only the research groups which focused on children's affairs, if I may determine them in this way, and the family issues. Typically, we published books, articles, we organized similar events via which the participants could share their views, opinion, ideas. As to the second pillar, the Young Researcher Project, personally I consider this program as a kind of jewelry of our Central European Academy, taking into account that in this program we support young researchers receiving their PhD degree, PhD title. We hope that maybe in the future they can become the professors of their own universities, countries. Therefore, it's a very, very important program. In this program, almost everything international, providing good framework for this cooperation. The young researchers, they are from different countries. Since the establishment of this project, we could involve 54 young researchers from the countries, from the universities represented here. Of course, Croatia, our guest nations of this event, is also represented via University of Zagreb, but there are other universities, also Split or Osijek. In a given way, also Rijeka is presented in our project. Not only the students are from these countries, but their supervisors, because at the PhD education level, the supervisor is a very, very important person who helps the young researchers. Our professors. They are from 25 universities. Here you can see the list of the universities. In addition to the students, to the supervisors, the course materials focusing on the previously mentioned countries, legal regulation and practice, it's also prepared by our experts. At this moment, more than 200 professors of this region prepare the course materials of this program. And of course, this project also provides a kind of institutional cooperation among our nations. We are very proud that given young researchers already assistant lecturers in their countries, in their universities. In our project, I already noticed that there were 54 young researchers, some of them focusing on topics which are important in connection with this event. For example, intersection of criminal law and children's rights, the trends in the development of children's rights, surrogacy and its legal circumstances, adoption in this region and the regulation. I have to draw your attention that our program is open. We are about to continue it. We are open to receive young researchers. We are also open to receive professors in this program. I'm really glad that some of the professors connected to our project as supervisors, they are here. As I previously mentioned, the third pillar of our program, it is, at this moment, for lawyers, for experts of this region. At this moment, we have two programs for the experts of this region. The one of them, this is a general so-called human rights program, the Human Rights and Rule of Law project. And we have a specific program, the ICCR. It means that International and Comparative Children's Rights. At this moment, in this year, we could launch the third year of this program. Among the audience, we can find also the experts connected to this program. They are here also tomorrow and after that, because they have an education in our program. As to this ICCR program, it is an English language project in which, of course, we focus on the country's legislation and practice. But in addition to this, we also this is a complex program. Therefore, we consider, for example, the psychological knowledge, or, for example, the communication skills, similarly important, taking into account the special characteristic of our children. I have to emphasize that this program is also international. Therefore, the students to which we can provide a scholarship, the so-called experts, they also from this region I previously determined. The lecturers are from this region, and of course the course materials, it's prepared by the professors of this region. We are really glad that today we can present 6 books connected to this project. In the previous year we published 2 of them, and today we are going to present 6 of them. Some of the authors are here, and we are about to transfer this book to the authors and of course to our dear guests. In the later part of my presentation, I'm going to provide the QR code of these books. Therefore, you can also download them because they are open access books. As to this project, in addition to our book series, we also have a specific conference, this one, and we are about to start also a specific journal, a kind of yearbook. I hope that in this year we can already present this yearbook, in which we are about to focus especially on legal affairs, but this is an interdisciplinary journal. Therefore, the other disciplines are also considered as target sciences in our yearbook. Maybe an important thing that the Central European Academy can provide a scholarship for the experts of this region. We started the present program in September, and of course we are about to launch the next project in September. Via the QR code you can find our website, in which you can find every details how can you become part of this network. And yes, here you can see that the countries, the experts origin. I already noticed that we have a specific international publishing house. We publish books, journals, and other things. I think that the present book series can be interesting for you, as I previously mentioned, the books and of course the QR code already published, and all of them are open access. However, I think that you can find these books also here. They are also presented during the coffee break. As you can see, we also deal with demographic challenges. I know that in Croatia there is also an important issue. That is the situation also in Hungary. And it was led by project our general director, and we presented more than 800 length book. Of course, not the length is important, but the content. And there is the series of children's rights. These books focuses merely on children's rights. These two first books, they were presented last year. I have to emphasize the role of Professor Tadeusz Smuczynski. He is a Polish professor. His role was very important to prepare the UN Convention of Children's Rights. I think we are very proud that a professor from our region, from Central Europe, has this kind of cardinal role in this project. That is the reason why we also denominated him in the first book. And the new books are here, therefore these are the new books, as you can see, also about the psychological issues can be found here. And the next ones about the digital era and challenges. The religious questions are really important. I think among us there are experts who share my views in connection with this. We started this program in connection with the churches. I think it's also challenges for everything, for everybody. I'm really glad that our experts, and I would like to express the role of Marta Benyus, who is especially devoted to support the church's activity, how to find their ways in the 21st century in connection with this. Therefore, we consider this book as really important issues. Some of the churches already presented their achievements, and I hope that in the future there are going to be the others. The child-friendly justice for lawyers, the participation of children, it's essential, and I previously mentioned the specific communication with children. It's really, really important. We adults, we also have to learn it, and I think it's good, and there are the materials in connection with this. I previously mentioned that we have journals. We also have our own journals in the Central European Academic Publishing, and we have partners journals. The red ones already were involved in our project. Therefore, if you would like to enjoy the contribution of our professors, here you can find the specific issues in which you can find their achievements. Maybe an important aspect of this list, the European integration studies, because this journal was already open to receive interdisciplinary approaches, therefore not merely the legal text, but also the psychological contributions and others. They were demonstrated in that journal. There are numerous ones, and we are very proud of this achievement. Finally, please let me inform you that in addition to our academic activity, we are also involved in another project. It's connected to an international association. The abbreviation is really similar as a CEA, Central European, but not academy, but association. Here you can find the specific website of this association. Why it can be interesting for you. Now I would like to highlight only two projects in connection with this. The first of all, we have a specific blog in which we are ready to receive children's rights affairs, short comments. In our very, very quick century, I think it's elementary that in addition to the scientific contribution, you know, we can publish a book, the publication of a book is 2 years nowadays, but we do not have time because the life is so quick. Therefore, I think this blog initiative is really, really important. Of course, you can also subscribe on the newsletter. But the second thing connected to the association, it is a Child Rights Center in which we would like to invite the experts of this region, especially connected to the ICCR project. That therefore it's not a coincidence that maybe at the end of your education my colleagues are going to invite you, that via this center we would like to keep the relationship with you in the future. Thank you for listening. I was honored by your attention.